Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going on a little excursion. I'm going to get a 3D, 4D ultrasound to see baby boy up close and personal. I'm so excited because we did this for all of our babies, and this is the third baby. This is my third pregnancy. If you're new here, welcome. I'm pregnant with a baby boy. I have two little girls who are 5 and 4, and so baby boy is our latest addition. And so we're going to go see him on 3D, 4D ultrasound. And we did this with each of our babies, so I'm very excited. And it is the only appointment that my husband has been allowed to accompany me to, because obviously the pandemic, they're not letting spouses or partners or anybody in for appointments. It's just solely mama on her own. So because this is not a medical appointment, I get to take my hubby along. So he's going to meet me there. He's at work. He's going to meet me there. My appointment's in 30 minutes, so I need to get going. I don't think they're going to let me film, which is why I'm starting off in my bathroom. Because I don't think they're going to let me film, because you know, this is something you pay for. So if you want additional like footage and live streaming, like there's always up charges and upgrades. So I'll get as much footage as I can, but I'll probably have to show you like pictures when I come back home. But I am dressed for comfort today. Nothing exciting, just leggings and a comfy shirt because I'm 31 weeks pregnant actually, and this is what's comfortable. So, all right, it's quiet. The girls are at school. I am going to get going, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, you guys, we are here. It literally took me all of 10 minutes to get here. So I live on post. My husband is in the military. If you're new here, welcome. I'll just give you a brief synopsis. We live in North Carolina. My husband's in the Army. He's an officer. He's a lieutenant colonel. And so we're here in North Carolina. This is actually where we met. And this is the place where we just had our first home and had our second baby. We brought our first daughter home to the home that we actually still own. We have renters in there now, but we do live on main post just for the convenience and because we really like it. So it literally took me 10 minutes to get here from my driveway. 10 minutes and we were here. I haven't been here in 4 years. This is the place we came to do the 3D, 4D ultrasound when I was pregnant with my second daughter, with Avery, who is now 4. So I haven't been here in 4 years. I think with Paisley, we went to I found a place in Raleigh, we went to, which was really nice, but obviously that's further away. And this is so much more convenient. This is literally right down the road. And it's just so nice because I had my very first, my second 3D, 4D ultrasound. So it's special because it's a place that I'm coming back to with this pregnancy. So Will should be on his way. He says he's running late, so I may just go in without him because I'm sure I have to fill out some paperwork, maybe sign something. I don't know. It's been a while, but let's get going. I really want to get that a heartbeat. That's cool. That one there. Okay, so I'm back home. Oh my gosh, the 3D, 4D ultrasound was so incredible. I loved it. I could not film in there. There's a big sign that says do not record, no recording. But I got some shots when I went into the ultrasound imaging studio. And like I said, I've been there before. My second pregnancy, we did a 3D, 4D ultrasound there with Avery. And I was shocked when I walked in and I saw all of the itsy ritzy goodness. You guys know I'm an Itsy Ritzy fan, Itsy Ritzy ambassador. I have all their products, and I kind of communicate with the actual Itsy Ritzy team. So I just thought it was so funny. So I immediately got online and let them know. I was like, hey, lo and behold, I walk in, lo and behold, there's all this Itsy Ritzy goodness here. So that was so neat to see. But a little guy, oh my gosh, he's such a little ham. I didn't even think it was more possible to fall more in love during my pregnancy period, until I actually see him, but I fell more in love. I'll have to insert the pictures for you guys. He was smiling. I think there was one, it actually looked like he was laughing. I mean, I imagine babies do laugh in your utero. They do everything else, so I imagine they can laugh in utero. But he was smiling. He was on the move the entire time, like he normally is. He's very, very active. He's a very active baby. He always has been since the beginning of my gestation. He has been active all over the place. So he was very active, moving. So we got to see that. It was so neat. But I am going to go back maybe this weekend, and because they have a lot of add-ons, of course. But a new thing that they have is a heartbeat jewelry. You can get heartbeat jewelry, so you can get the actual image of your baby's heartbeat on a necklace or a bracelet. And I definitely want to do that. I want to get that because we got the heartbeat. I'll have to show you guys when I come across it again. The heartbeat bear or lamb for Avery. So I think it has her heartbeat in it. I mean, we don't ever use it. We don't ever listen to it. Maybe I'll give it to her, but we just really don't do anything with it. So that I don't feel but I saw a couple things I would go back for, but I was so excited to see the Itsy Ritzy gear. But I'm going to show you guys the images in just a minute, but I just starving. I stopped by the grocery store, the commissary on Post, and I got some stuff to make lunch. This is just a salad here, just some romaine greens, some spinach, cucumbers, tomatoes, onions. I love onions. And some chicken salad that I made. I made this over the weekend, probably I think on Friday or Saturday. I just put chicken breast in the slow cooker, pull it apart, which is very easy to do. Add some celery, mayo, chicken salad. And this is why I love it, because you can make sandwiches, wraps, add it to salad. So I'm going to have that, but I do want to show you guys my little gift I got from the ultrasound place. Okay, sorry for the lighting, you guys. You guys know my lighting in my house is so weird. So I'm in my dining room now. And so this is the freebie package that I got, which is so sweet. Any new mamas out there, if you sign up for anything and you're an expectant mom, first time mom, you always get tons of freebies out there. But this was the place that we went to. It's called Little Miracles Imaging. But this is what you also get. I got some Enfamil Neuro Pro formula. And I also got some Enfamil Gentle Ease formula. Now, I do want to say this. I absolutely plan on breastfeeding. I have breastfed all of my babies, but all of my babies have also had formula at some point. So there's nothing wrong with this. So if you're an expectant mom and you plan on breastfeeding, don't discredit these. Don't give them away. They're sample sizes. They have them for reasons. And because sometimes you may have a plan and it might just take a little bit extra, with Paisley. Breastfeeding didn't come naturally. She was my first. I thought it just came naturally. We had to work at it. We had to see a lactation consultant every day for the first 2 weeks. And then it was every couple days, but we had to correct her latch. So that was the issue. I almost gave up on breastfeeding, but I'm so glad we had little samples like this, because if not, God knows what would have happened, but she was so hungry those first couple of days while my milk was coming in. So it's just really good to have this on hand, just in case of anything. You never know. And like I said, you just never know how things are going to go. So just having little formula canisters on hand, it doesn't hurt. It's free. They're samples. So don't discredit those. Don't throw those away. Also, because we are a foster family, we are going to be licensed here in just a couple of weeks. Everything, God willing, is going to go through, and we shall be official here in the state of North Carolina in a couple of weeks. So this is our second state we're now licensed to foster in. You guys, if you've been following us before, we fostered in Virginia, absolutely loved it, but we had to redo the entire process when we moved here, when we PCS to North Carolina. They did not, unfortunately, transfer everything. So we usually have like our age range we choose is like infants to 3. And it's always nice to have this on hand because sometimes they come to you with absolutely nothing. And we actually had that happen. We had a placement that came to us with maybe 4 diapers and absolutely 0 formula. He was screaming. He was like 6 weeks old. He was starving. He had like this really thin blanket. I mean, it was bad. Like, so just FYI, if you're also a foster family, it's just good to have formula on hand. So just wanted to mention that. Okay, let's see what else. And we also got some Enfamom prenatal. Is this just a prenatal vitamin? Yeah. These are just 7 soft gels, Enfamom prenatal vitamin. So I'll probably use these. I mean, I use the Rainbow Light, and then I also use the Nordic Naturals DHA for pregnant and breastfeeding moms. But this is great to just kind of keep in your diaper bag, your purse, or if you're traveling. I mean, I would say the hospital, but the hospital will also provide you with prenatals while you're there. So, but this will just be good to just kind of keep in my bag for on the go, because sometimes, you know, you might forget to take your vitamins. So that's awesome. And you can also just try that out too. And then it looks like just some coupons here for like, for more prenatal vitamins. Some, I think, information, Parent's Guide to Stool. I mean, it is important. It's funny, but it's very important to know, especially if it's your first time and you're not familiar. So I just love how they have these little freebies for new moms. Yeah, so information on formula and all that good stuff. I definitely want to use this toddler nutrition. It's like toddler formula when you transition away from breast milk or formula to cow's milk. Some babies are very picky, and I really wish I would have pushed this more with Paisley and Avery just to make sure they were getting those additional nutrients as toddlers, because, you know, they don't always eat everything that we should be eating. Oh my gosh, you guys. So here is my, this is like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to like take these out of the case so you guys can see a little bit more clearly, but here his eye was open, and here they got a clear. Oh my gosh, look at that face. I don't even know who he looks like. I feel like I want to say Avery. But this one here, I'm like, oh my gosh, he looks like his own little person. He's so adorable. Look at how sweet. I'm so excited. So yeah, that was baby boy. Good morning, guys. So I'm on my favorite spot on the couch. The couch is my favorite place these days because, let's face it, I am 32 weeks pregnant, and I am very tired. I am very sore. My body is preparing to give birth, so it's doing a lot. So I rest at any chance I get. So luckily I have done most of my nesting. I did that last month in January, and thankfully I did. Like, all of baby boy's clothes have been washed. I mean, obviously the new things that I get, I wash as they come in and I put away, but it's not like I have a huge bulk of laundry to do or anything, because I purposefully started washing things last month. And even when Will was like, why are you doing this now? We still have a while to go. So I wouldn't be doing this at the end when I was exhausted and I was in pain, because even now, like cleaning my house, like it takes a while, but my body just aches after doing stuff like that, because it puts so much pressure on my body and my muscles and my joints. Like my body just literally hurts so bad after like cleaning my entire house. So I'm at the point where I really can't do that anymore until I'm not pregnant. So I am just going to take this time and enjoy these last, I guess, few weeks. I have 7 weeks as of right now, because I don't have anything scheduled, but I think he will be born at 39 weeks, if not before, if he comes on his own. So I have 7 weeks as of right now. So today is Tuesday, February 17th. Is today the 17th? No. Yes. No, today is Wednesday. Just kidding. Today is Wednesday, February 17th. So, oh my gosh, Paisley's going to be 6 in 10 days, you guys. I've been thinking about that for days, and I'm like, how did we get here? Like, my first baby is going to be 6. 6 years ago, I was 10 days away from giving birth to my very first baby. I was so excited. I remember every single moment. Just, oh gosh, it goes by way too fast. This baby, y'all, you're going to see a lot of him because I'm going to be holding him every chance I get. And I did that with all my babies, and I'm so glad I did, because there's not a day that I look back on and regret. There is not a moment I look back on and say, I wish I would have held my baby longer. I wish I would have done this. I was there. I gave 380%, and I loved every single moment. So just enjoy every single moment, because it goes by. Babies don't keep. They grow up, and all of a sudden you're looking back to 6 years ago. So, God, she's gonna be 6. So, not sure what we're gonna do for her birthday. Probably just, I don't know, we'll be here at home. There's nothing you can do. Can't really go anywhere. I don't know. I'm at the point now, I'm getting to the point where I can't really travel. You are not supposed to really travel. I think it's like more than an hour away from your home within 4 weeks of giving birth. I'm pretty sure that's like the rule of thumb, but I mean, obviously you want to stick around close to home anyway, because I'm very uncomfortable. So being out of town and sleeping in a bed that's not mine is not going to work out for me at all. B, you just never know what can happen. So in case of any emergency, you want to be near your home, near your OB, near your hospital. So the times of traveling are coming to an end for us for a little while. I'm planning in my mind like our first vacation as a family of 5. I'm so excited for that, and hopefully that will come. I don't know if we'll do something for Memorial Day weekend, but I love the beach. The beach is our happy place. We all love the beach, so I want to be at the beach so bad. So I long for those days, but that'll come quick, because we're almost through February, so March will be here. But yeah, I am just on the couch feeling tired. I have an appointment tomorrow morning, so I wanted to start this vlog off today to share with you guys. This appointment tomorrow morning is my follow-up ultrasound from back in November. If you guys remember that vlog just before our gender reveal, I had our anatomy scan. I had my anatomy scan ultrasound, 20-week ultrasound, but they did it at 18 weeks for me because we found out what we're having. And if you guys remember that vlog, I had mentioned that the doctor came in to speak to me after, and did note that baby boy's kidney, one of his kidneys was larger, or had more fluid. It was measuring larger. Now, as from my understanding, that is a completely common, normal thing. Like, they freaked me out when they did that. Like, it was so, I don't like when they do that. It's like they have to tell you certain things, but it's like, don't do that, because you're freaking me out. You're making me think something's wrong. So they're just following up with that. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. This week is a little bit nerve-wracking. So I have that tomorrow. Everything's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. He's been healthy. I've had a healthy pregnancy. Very easy, very smooth. Nothing has gone wrong. I feel, other than like the normal of like feeling tired toward the end of pregnancy, everything's been great. And then Friday morning, Paisley's having dental surgery. She has 2 cavities. So obviously with little kids, if they have cavities, you have to kind of sedate them, because they're not going to be too cooperative, and I'm not excited about that. But also, she fell a few weeks ago, last month, and there was trauma to her 2 front teeth. She was running up the stairs. It was one Sunday morning, and it was, oh God, it was so scary. I had to take her to the emergency dentist, and he looked at it, and so we followed up with our pediatric dentist, of course, and he said those teeth have been, impacted due to trauma. So if they haven't fallen out by her surgery date, they would need to come out. So she's also going to be having her 2 front teeth removed the week before her birthday. It's a lot going on this week, you guys. But also, since we're here, I wanted to show you guys, I got a new bag. This is my new, this is technically a diaper bag, but this is a bag I'm using as my personal purse. And this is the Luli BB Petite Monaco diaper bag in the pearl white, which isn't actually pearl white. It's kind of like an off-white cream color, which I absolutely love. But I am obsessed with this bag. So I'm gonna have to do like a what's in my bag pregnancy edition video for you guys. I have been thinking about doing that because honestly, I do get a lot of questions on what I keep in my bag. But I feel like a lot of moms out there, if it's their first time being pregnant, they might not know what is helpful to carry. I will never say what anybody truly needs. And I don't like videos where people say, you need this. Like, don't tell anybody what they need. Everybody is different. But there are some items that are actually helpful that some people don't think about carrying. So I'm going to maybe sit down and do a video on what I carry in my bag, the pregnancy edition. So, but I'm just enjoying the quiet right now. It's just, it's so nice just to be able to breathe and just relax and just be. Okay, good morning, guys. It is Thursday. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm here for my follow-up ultrasound. If you guys remember the ultrasound I had back in November, where I think baby boy's, one of his kidneys was measuring just a little bit larger, so they just want to follow up and make sure that that's problem has solved itself and it's gone down, just because it is so common, but sometimes it is alarm for something else. So I'm calm. I have good vibes, and I'm pretty sure everything is fine, but I'll let you guys know once I get out of here. I definitely can't film the ultrasound, but I will definitely insert some pictures of the ultrasound in here. Well, you guys, I was going to set you on my tripod and just have a little chat, but my tripod is officially broken. So because of the day that because of the day that I had my follow-up ultrasound, that happened Thursday morning, February 18th. And if you guys watched my video about, we're heartbroken about my aunt's passing, we found out later that day, literally just a few hours later, that she passed. As a matter of fact, when the doctor called me to kind of update me on everything, that was around the time that she did pass. Because I remember looking outside, it was pouring rain, and you know, I do believe in certain signs that were sent, and it's pouring rain. Obviously, there's no sign of wildlife outside, but there was this beautiful bluebird. It was really like a bright blue, and it had a white chest. It was just sitting on a branch, just directly like facing me head on. I just happened to notice it looking out the window. And I just kind of stared at it like, wow, that's a beautiful bird, but what is it doing? It seemed to just be staring at me. And I was on the phone with the doctor, and yeah, it was after I got off the phone. So anyway, because of all that happened that day, I did not actually film an update for you guys. So I just wanted to quickly share with you an update on everything that's going on with baby boy's kidney. So at that ultrasound, the tech was very good at distracting me, by the way. She was talking up a storm. I kind of just wanted to lay there and just relax and just watch, but I think she was probably trying to distract me on purpose, so I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't nervous, which I was, and I went in and I was calm, but the doctor did come in, another doctor I had never seen before. He introduced himself, and he did let me know that they did see more fluid in baby boy's kidneys, and now that they were in both kidneys. And he did a very good job explaining it to me, and I was still calm. I wasn't freaked out because there was no cause for concern at that point. The way he explained it, he drew an actual kidney for me on their whiteboard and explained that with some boys, sometimes in utero, they just have, some boys react differently in utero. This is more common in boys. They have seen this in girls, but it is more common in boys. So, he said there sometimes is a blockage, but he said the problem usually fixes itself at birth. They just start peeing. Now, I think, whether it's a blockage or they just don't, some boys don't urinate in utero, the problem fixes itself at birth and you start noticing wet diapers and they start peeing. The problem is solved. It solves itself. So I did have questions about this. I listened very closely, very intently to everything he was telling me. He said there was no cause for concern. He's like, nothing you're doing has caused this, your age, like nothing. He's like, sometimes this just happens and it is common. We see this all of the time. So that was reassuring. So when I got home, he did call me and he's like, I really do agree with the questions you were asking. And after consulting with another doctor in the same office, they felt better if they could monitor me and baby boy every week. So now I am going into the maternal fetal medicine clinic each and every Monday morning for a non-stress test. And if you don't know what a non-stress test is, it is where they hook you up to monitors. They just monitor baby's heartbeat and they monitor your contractions, just to see if you're contracting, that kind of thing. They just want to see the pattern of your baby's heart rate, if anything changes. And then at the end of that, I get a quick ultrasound. So they measure my fluids and they take a look at baby boy's fluids. So as long as everything's good, nothing is changing, fluids aren't increasing, there's no cause for concern. They're just going to just check me each and every week until he is born. And so just to make sure there's, just to rule anything else out, just to make sure there's nothing that they're missing. But that first appointment went well. I got a gold star, what they call it. So yeah, there's other moms that come in for special appointments like that for non-stress tests. So that's the deal. Baby boy does have additional fluid now in both kidneys, but we are both being monitored every week, and so far so good. So if you guys just keep us in your prayers and send good vibes, good thoughts, everything that at birth, everything will correct itself, will be fine. So I have faith that it will, but just wanted to explain that because I don't think I ever got a chance to on that day when I came back from the appointment for obvious reasons. So that's all I've got for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this one. I really hope you like the 3D 4D ultrasound. I will insert a little montage of pictures of the 3D 4D ultrasound in case you want to see it close up. And I love seeing that. So I'm so excited. We're officially in the countdown to meeting our baby boy. So stay tuned and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.